you look at this, Nintendo, you're the one receiving the cease and desist now. You heard that right. Nintendo ripped me off. So what is this video about? A while ago, I made a Google Doc, and I'll show you screenshots here. I made it long before Steve came out in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it was basically a moveset for Steve from Minecraft coming in the game. And what do you know? My dream character, Steve from Minecraft, gets stolen right off of my Google Drive, puts into Smash. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I'm being sarcastic. I don't actually think Nintendo stole this idea, but I just want to make this video to compare my ideals for Steve from Smash to Nintendo's version of Steve. And you would be surprised, there are a lot of similarities. The background footage you see here is my capital letter my Minecraft speedrun. Let's start with some of the more visual aspects of Steve. While a lot of people out there were disappointed with how Steve looks, I actually was like really happy with it because he looks just like he looks in Minecraft. I mean, come on, what do you expect Steve to look like? Next, I want to say that Steve's alternate costumes in the game kind of slap. Like Steve, Alex, that's what you expect. But having Zombie have those special little words in there, having a short Enderman, like that's pretty good stuff. Like, congratulations, Smash Bros. I would have used the goatee-less Steve, but after seeing it in Smash, yeah, I think the goatee one works. Some ideas that I had for alternate costumes would have been goatee-less Steve, obviously, Alex, obviously, Zombie. But then we would have had some more interesting ones. We would have had Steve in diamond armor, because the armor wouldn't have done anything, but it would have added like a nice little differentiation. And then Alex in enchanted gold armor, just to differentiate her from Steve. And then we could have had a Minecraft Dungeons character, because besides the music, there's not really much Minecraft Dungeons representation, and I feel like I wanted to represent Minecraft as a brand in its entirety, instead of just the singular game Minecraft. Besides, I would have preferred much more bass Minecraft music in Smash anyway. I also would have put male and female Jesse from Minecraft Story Mode into it, but I can see now that there might be some legal issues because that is a Telltale game and not made by Mojang. But Telltale's bankrupt and they're gone or something. I don't even know. And while it's not as exciting, I even thought of his taunts. So I thought a good idea for his up taunt would be throwing a firework up in the air, and then maybe you have all these different variations of fireworks. You know, fireworks. I love fireworks. For his down taunt, I had him fishing, like how his grab is in the actual game, but he would fish different things, and it could be like a fish or a bucket or a boot or whatever you get in Minecraft, and it would just been random little things, and he shows it off like how Animal Crossing characters do. Does that make sense for Minecraft? Probably not, but I thought it would work. And lastly, his side taunt would have been him eating a random food, and actually that taunt made it into the game as his down taunt, I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking this on top of my mind. Why did I not write this down? The common denominator in all of my taunts would have been that there's lots of different variation, and I wanted to do that because there's a lot of variation in Minecraft. Every game of Minecraft doesn't go the same way every time. There's lots of variation. No two people play the exact same game. I know this kind of counts as a move, but I won't just talk about it here. His final smash would have been so cool if it was the Ender Dragon. I drew this whole scene out where you put, I was just imagining like you put a end portal in the floor, and then if they go through it, then the Ender Dragon comes and like, wow, like, you'll see a picture. You'll see a picture of a doodle I made a while back. I thought it would just be so cool, and like, you know, the and Final Smash that they have in the game right now is fine, but like, come on guys, Ender Dragon, it would have been so neat. Lastly, I think for his 3 victory screens, I was going for the different things you do in Minecraft that I couldn't represent in his moveset themselves. For example, redstone. He would have had a redstone one where he's tinkering with redstone machines. That would have been neat. I have one where he's mining in a cave. In retrospect, I don't think any Smash character has a full background like that, but hey, whatever. And lastly, I wanted to have something to show the most recent Minecraft update 1.16, which is the Nether update. So you see all the Nether mobs coming out and getting them. Haha, that would have been cute. That would have been cute or whatever. Also, in my original document, I never went in depth with the stage because I guess I just forgot. But I was more or less imagining the stage we got, except instead of a wall in the floor, it's more of like an islandy thing. But you know, the stage we got is pretty good. Hi, editing the king here. Turns out a lot of my older drawings for this character idea don't match the finalized pitch for what his moves would have been, so that's kind of awkward. Just take all the images of the drawings as an early draft of what his move could have been. Okay, it's like an early draft. You know, the smash attacks are pretty much the same, but all the tilts and the air attacks, they're all completely different. I don't know which came first, the drawing or the thing, so it might be the final draft, honestly. You could decide which one you like more. Back to the video. Next, let's talk about the moves. My moves for Steve, I wanted to show the core gameplay of Minecraft. And what is the core gameplay of Minecraft, you may ask? Well, it's mining and crafting, idiot. I also wanted to have his playstyle have many different ways. A lot of variation in his playstyle, which is something I'm very glad the Smash version of Steve actually went through with, because that's so cool. You have so much variation in how you can play Steve because he has so much different tools to his disposal, and that's just how like Minecraft is. It's so cool. Okay, tilts. I had tilt attacks. The tilt attacks for Smash are kind of blend in with his like other moves, but it's fine. It's fine. For me, for the tilt attack for the up tilt, I was thinking just a normal sword swing similar to Ganon's sword swing. In Smash, we got something very similar to what I was imagining, is just a rapid thing, but with an axe instead of a sword. For his down tilt, I was imagining him swinging a sword from the bottom of both sides, kind of similar to how Toon Link does his. And then for a side tilt, would have been the exact same side tilt that's in Smash, a normal sword swipe. Look at us. Look at us, Smash. We're twinsies. For his air attacks, I was thinking that his forward air could be a fire aspect bow. It's like a fire projectile with low range, and it falls back. You know, it has like a little like curve to it. You know, it would have been cool. He'll shoot the bow in the air, kind of like how Villager shoots the slingshot in the air. Except he would have had another projectile air attack in the triple shot enchanted crossbow. Just imagine his down air, he shoots down 3 arrows in a little spread. That would have been neat. You know, kind of similar to Villager's thing again, except going down and has a spread to it. I thought that could have been cool. For his neutral air, I was thinking he kind of just spreads his limbs in like a star, and it would have hurt people. It would have been called Thorn's armor because you know the thorns enchantment you can put on your armor, it hurts people if they hit you. So but in retrospect that kind of sounds more like a counter, but you know, forget about that. For his up air, I had a channeling trident where it kind of stabs up in the air, and if it hits you on the sweet spot then it would strike lightning. But in retrospect, that seems kind of broken. So maybe don't do the channeling. Just do a normal trident. And for his back air, I was thinking he would just light flint steel, similar to how Piranha Plant spits a little spits what? Spits a little bit of fire. Just pew, you know how Piranha Plant does. You know how Piranha Plant does. For his smash attacks were big in my pitch for him, because smash attacks would be how you break blocks. Because in my pitch, blocks don't break by themselves like how they do in Minecraft. So that's why all his smash attacks are tools. His side smash would be like a swing of the axe, you know, kind of like a lumberjack swing, you know. His down smash would have been again similar to his down tilt, except with a shovel instead of the sword. And then his up smash would have been a pickaxe swing up. All of these are tools you use to break in Minecraft, and all of these you would use to break blocks in this game. Which brings us to the specials. My specials, oh my oh my goodness. They are very complicated. I'm gonna start with the most simple one. His up special, I know everyone and their mama wanted the elytra wings, which made perfect sense. But I wanted to be different, okay? I thought it would be really cool to have a channeling trident as his up special, because with a channeling trident, when it rains, you could pretty much fly in Minecraft. I was thinking it kind of working like Meta Knight's side special, except with less like twisty, turny action. I don't know what you would use to describe that. His side special would have been throwing a projectile. I'm gonna go more in depth with that. Right now, his down special would have been placing a block down. There can only be 3 blocks if I'm correct. I don't have it on me right now, but I think you can only place 3 blocks at a time. Yes, it was only 3 blocks at a time you could place because I thought the idea of having a bunch of blocks on the screen while you're trying to fight, especially if they don't disappear by themselves, was very annoying and could be very intrusive to competitive play. So 3 blocks max. But what are these blocks you're placing? Well, I'll tell you. With his neutral special, he puts down a crafting table. Wait a minute. He puts down a crafting table and he gets to choose in the crafting grid which block slash projectile he chooses. Now each projectile is paired with a block. So let's say you pick the grass block, then you automatically get the snowball projectile. So whenever you use your side special, you will be throwing a snowball. But let's say you want to throw the snowball and then switch to a potion of damage, then you throw the snowball, open the crafting table, switch to an obsidian block, and now you're throwing potions of damage. I had a lot of different options for what you could use to pair different damages and blocks, and each block and each projectile did different things. It was very similar to Hero, how he has all these different spells that do all these different things. I kind of wanted that with Steve, where you have all this variation and you could do pretty much anything. Just like in Minecraft, you could do whatever you want. It would have been so cool. Granted, it is very complex. I have a screenshot right here to show you. This is pretty much everything. I'm not going to go too in depth with everything. My favorite block was the bed because you could put it on the floor and you could combo it with other stuff. Like you could put the bed next to a TNT and then somebody falls asleep on the bed and then you could blow up the TNT and blow them up. That would have been neat. Or you could put the slime block with the TNT and bounce somebody into TNT, or bounce somebody into a bed. That could have worked too. There's lots of different combos you could do with these blocks and these projectiles. It just would have been cool. Okay, it would have been cool. And that's pretty much it. We had a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences. Overall, I'm very happy with what is actually in the game. I think it's a lot more simple, even if it still is complex, and that's what I love about it. I love the complexity behind Steve. Like when it first came out, people were saying you need 500 IQ to play Steve. I love that. There's a lot of different things that I didn't mention in the original video, but if you look in the link in the description, there's a link to the Google Doc where I originally wrote all this stuff. It's great. It's great. There's lots of things, like subtle things like his idle animation or his crouch animation or his sprint animation. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for being here. I have a new video coming out soon. I'm glad to be back, baby. See you next time. Bye bye.